Well, hello, my friends, and welcome back to Nuggets at Noon. I'm here today with my friend George. Hello, George. Can you say hello to the people?
Good evening. How y'all?
Yeah, we're down here. I tell you what, we've had a lot of rain here in eastern North Carolina, and I was thinking with all the rain, of course, we have problems here in eastern North Carolina with flooding. And anyway, we're had a lot of rain, and the rain, it looks like it's clearing up a little bit now, but I was thinking about Noah and the ark. God provided a place for Noah and his family to escape. And then I was reading just this morning about Moses and how when he was born, his mom put him in a basket. Well, some translations say it's an ark of bulrushes. And he was put in that basket to protect him. And of course, you know the story, most of you do anyway, how Moses was found by Pharaoh's daughter. And anyway, he grew up, and the children of Israel, he became the deliverer for the children of Israel. But really, what I really wanted to talk to you a moment about was in chapter number 2 of Exodus, the last 2 verses. I like this. Now listen carefully. Speaking of the children of Israel and how they were had become they'd become slaves under the new Pharaoh. Years had passed since Joseph had been ruler there, and a new Pharaoh had come into power. But in chapter number 2, verse 24 and 25, it says this about the children of Israel. Now listen carefully. God heard their groaning. Then it says God remembered his covenant. And then in verse 25, God saw the people. And then in verse 25, God knew, basically, they needed help. That is from the English Standard Bible. God heard, God remembered his covenant, God saw, and God knew. I want to tell you, my friends, no matter what kind of storm in life that you're facing, you may be facing floods, you may be facing, and when I mean by floods, I'm just talking about spiritual floods that just seem to be overwhelming you, and you may be facing hurricanes in your life. But I want you to understand that no matter what you're going through, God hears your groaning. If you'll call out to him, God hears your groaning. He remembers his promises to you. You know, I think back of Noah. In fact, it said when he was in that ark for so many days, it said God remembered Noah. And so God remembers you. He sees you, and he knows the help that you need, and he is our help. So I encourage you, don't forget God. He loves you. He'll care for you. He hears you. He remembers you. He sees you. And he knows where your circumstance is. God bless you. See you tomorrow morning or tomorrow at noon. Excuse me. God bless. Bye-bye.